My name is Mina Thabet. I'm a founding member of Maspero Youth Union and the survivor of Maspero Massacre, a peaceful demonstration that was turned into a bloodbath by the military soldiers. 10 years ago, October 9, 2011, I joined thousands of men, women, and children in a peaceful march from Shubra district to the Maspero building to protest discrimination and sectarian violence against Christians in Egypt. I walked these streets many times before and after that day, yet it was never the same. I didn't know that in few hours I would see so much death, so much destruction, and so much hate. I never imagined that an armored vehicle would run over innocent people holding wooden crosses and singing Kyrie song. I've never imagined that military soldiers would roam the downtown streets and break into buildings, search IDs to arrest Christians. I've never imagined that after what happened, they will get away with it. 10 years have passed, and I still remember every detail of that day. I still remember what happened. For 10 years, the Egyptian authorities have been trying to bury the truth about that day. But little do they know, the truth about that day will never die. We will carry the truth in our hearts and minds, and we will tell the truth every day and every moment in our lives. We will tell the story of those who stood against persecution, discrimination, and sectarian violence and said this is enough. We will tell the truth about our army soldiers who killed innocent people because simply they carried wooden crosses and raised banners that said no to burning churches. Over a decade, we exhausted everything in our power to seek justice for the innocent soul that left us that day. But a decade has passed, and we still seeking justice. Justice was never served. Justice was never served because those in power have built their thrones over foundations soaked in the blood and the suffering of the innocent. Today, we remember the Maspero Massacre, while our brother Rami Kamel is approaching 2 years in arbitrary pre-trial detention, just for speaking up against sectarian violence. Once again, Egyptian authorities are seeking to silence a Coptic voice. Once again, Egyptian authorities are punishing Christians for speaking up. Today, I invite you all to continue the call for justice for Maspero victims and call for the immediate and unconditional release of Coptic activist Rami Kamel. Today, I invite you to stand up to the Egyptian authorities and say, we remember. We will never forget. We know the truth. We will keep telling the truth, and we will continue calling for justice until it's served. We remember Maspero.